show on the road.
All right. You know it's showtime when Mom drops an F-bomb. And, boy, I would love to have somebody sitting next to me that could report all the F-bombs that I dropped last night during that Rams game. Oh, my God. What a brutal. By the way, it's World Smile Day. F that. No smiling here.
I'm smiling.
All right. Jorge is producing today. Jorge Briones is apparently
That's right.
a Niners fan.
That's right.
And you're wearing
I got the gear on.
That's fantastic.
Right.
He's even wearing red headphones.
Red headphones.
Good for you.
Mic cover.
I wonder how long it's going to take for the Niners to win a Super Bowl this
Sharpie.
century.
This
century, they have not won. Yeah,
you got me there.
That's
Look,
my
honestly,
ace card.
I thought the window was closed, but yesterday they clearly showed like even the JV team could play.
Yeah.
You feel me?
The Niners are only going to go as far as Mac Jones can carry them.
Yeah.
I heard today they're like, oh, Mac Jones, Brock Purdy. Come on. I mean, they crushed him in the first half, but Mac Jones lit him up in the first half.
Dude, it's not even that they lost to Mac Jones. They lost to a half-strength Mac Jones.
They were missing 3 wide receivers. They were missing Nick Bosa.
48ers came to play.
Yeah, the 48ers.
Niners got hurt during the game.
Like,
they started out shorthanded and then lost guys, and Mac Jones got hobbled during the game, and the Rams still lost.
So I want to kind of break this down a little bit. I want to mention Andy's in for John. Obviously, John's going to be doing the Lakers preseason game tonight out in Palm Springs. Brian Cohen in his normal spot. You hit a flex play last night on Prize Picks.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I hit 2 flex plays as well.
Oh, very well.
So I had
Nice.
that going for me. But I would trade it all, obviously, for a Rams win. Jorge is producing today. He's a Niners fan.
Wait, let me ask a question. Did you guys hit those flex plays with 49er players?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Mac Jones, more than 31 and a half
You should be smiling.
passes,
You should be
pass
smiling.
attempts. Yeah, no, not smiling. In fact, we walked out. We found out we did not win the 50-50 raffle last night, and it was a big one.
How much?
$80K. Ooh. And briefly, I posed this question. I thought about it quickly and retracted, but I said to Juan, would we rather have the $80,000 or the win?
Wait, you were going to go home with $80K?
80K
so it came up to
was
160?
Yeah, it was 160 it was up to last night. And obviously the answer was we want the 80K.
80K?
Yeah, no, we want
It's
the
not
80K.
a playoff game, yeah.
For a moment, I was like, oh,
I mean, the Rams aren't even considered Super Bowl favorites. Take the 80K.
If it was the end of the game and you asked me that, I'd be like, yeah, give me the win. We're right there.
80K.
No, 80K is 80K.
80K can buy you a lot more happiness than one win.
I don't think Dad ever made more than $35,000 a year. To walk away from 80K would be ridiculous. So first of all, let's start with the first half. First half, Rams showed up, sound asleep. In fact, the Niners controlled the ball for 12 minutes of the first quarter, and I mean, they were just racking down first down after first down after first down.
The Niners ran 22 plays in the first quarter.
Crazy.
First quarter.
Where's the defense? Where was it? It's Mac Jones. They're missing 3 receivers.
Bourne destroyed
Kendrick
them.
Bourne.
Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah, I know. Kendrick
Who is definitely considered something of a wide receiver afterthought
Yes.
in the league in terms of his status.
Yep.
10 catches, 142 yards, and it felt like they all came in the first quarter.
Yes. I mean, they rolled.
They were
Now,
shredding.
I will say this. Blake Corum, done with him. Done with him. Had the fumble last night in the first half. Had a drop. Maybe had 2 drops last night.
At least one drop.
He had 2 drops against Indianapolis on Sunday. I mean, you've got to have a guy that, and we'll talk about Kyren Williams. You got to have a guy that hangs on to the football.
This speaks to, because I know Kyren Williams, he is a very good running back, but he's had fumbling issues his whole career.
Yes, in fact, you want a number?
7.
Since the start of the 2023 season, Kyren Williams has 7 fumbles lost, most among running backs over that span.
And that question lingered over Kyren Williams during the entire offseason contract negotiations that lingered into training camp. Remember, you and I talked to Kyren Williams during training camp as this was being
that's right,
negotiated.
yeah. He was very confident at that point
And
that they were going to get something done.
Part of why ultimately Kyren Williams got that deal, I think it's in part because He is actually a very talented running back, albeit one that fumbles. But the other piece of it is, you just said, you don't trust Blake Corum to be his successor.
No, he's not the guy. Now, I've been high on earlier this year. I mean, I like what Blake Corum brings, but again, and the drops in the Indianapolis game were especially dangerous because he knocked them up in the air.
He had 2 targets in this game. It would not surprise me if both of them were drops.
Yeah.
I know one was off the top of my head. Both might have been drops.
And, of course, he had the fumble, too, which thankfully they didn't get points off of. But San Francisco goes into halftime up 17-7. Now, I'll say this for the defense. They made the entire team made a huge adjustment. Offensively, they started moving the ball in the second half. Defensively, they really beat up on Mac Jones in the second half of that game, and in fact, only allowed 2 field goals in the second half. So defensively, they tightened up a ton.
I mean, honestly, I wonder how much of the adjustment at halftime was wake the F up.
Yeah.
Like, I am sure they walked into that building last night thinking we are taking on a Niners team that is missing so many important players.
Yep.
They're playing Mac Jones at quarterback. I know.
Hey, we're 8.5 point favorite. Oh, it's the diminished Niners.
I mean,
that stuff.
The Amazon crew afterwards, they acknowledged everyone, including us, said the Rams are going to roll the Niners in this game. It would not surprise me at all if the Rams showed up thinking we are going to roll these guys, and then all of a sudden it's like you're playing catch up with your own focus.
All right, so second half. Chance to win a game, minute left. Kyren Williams fumbles at the goal line. This was the game. I mean, Kyren Williams, this was the game. Now, they were able to get the ball back right away and score the game-tying field goal, but that was a chance for the win right there in that spot. And Kyren Williams botched it completely.
What's crazy about Kyren Williams in this game is if you did not know all the context and you just saw the box score, you would think he had an incredible game.
Yeah.
Like up until that point where he got stuffed in overtime for the 1-yard run, the conversion attempt, he was averaging like 5 yards a carry. He had 8 catches in this game for 2 touchdowns, 66 yards. He had like 130 all-purpose yards. In a lot of ways, he had a really good game, but 2 or 3 really loud mistakes.
Yeah. Jorge, what's your expression about statistics?
Yeah.
What did you say earlier?
So I heard this from a soccer coach at a press conference. They were asking him about stats and stuff like that. So you guys talking about Kyren. And the soccer coach said in his press conference, says, stats are like bikinis. They show you a lot, but not the good parts.
Yeah, but not the good parts. And those numbers are wonderful, all-purpose yards. And you know what? You cannot fumble in this spot.
In this
no
case,
way,
the
no
bikini
how.
is hiding the bad stuff, not the good stuff. The bikini is hiding the bad stuff with Kyren Williams. Because if you looked at the stats, you would think great game. But if you look under the bikini a little bit, that's where you see the bad stuff.
Oh, I see. Jorge, does that make sense to you?
It does.
All right, good. It didn't make sense to me. But I'm in a pissed-off mood. So
You're not thinking rational.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking, okay, so Josh Carty. See, I'm kind of slow playing this because I can't take it all at once.
We have the highlight. You want to play it?
So, first of all, you got to, in year of our Lord 2025, be able to hit a 53-yard field goal. You got to. Inexcusable. Can't do it. No way. No how. Miss that field goal. And then, and this really roils me. I'm using a new word. Roils me. Yeah, roils me. How the hell did they block another kick? They had 3 kicks blocked against Philly. They had an extra point block last night, which was a significant extra point. And I just don't understand how somebody on the special teams special teams coach, whoever that happens to be, personnel change, whatever it is, how 2 weeks after the Philly disaster did they get another kick block last night?
Well, here's how you know Carty was just off his game. He botched that one kickoff.
Botched the kickoff.
Like, that's the part that is fully in his control. Like, the blocked extra point, I bet if you go through the film, that's not likely on him.
Yes.
That's likely on the line. I know you need to be able to make a 53-yarder in today's NFL, but a 53-yarder is not easy. Like, that's not an
Wait
easy.
a minute. Their guy's making 60-yard field goals.
I I'm not saying he shouldn't be able to make it. I'm just saying 53 is not easy. It's makeable, but it's not
I
easy.
consider it a must-have. I consider it a you better make.
Sure, but it's not
anything 55 and in.
But it's not easy, is my point. The kickoff, you've got nobody coming at you. That is 100%
he
in
missed
your
the
control.
whole 20-yard landing zone.
That's on him.
Yeah. No, that set up good field position.
Yeah,
set up really good field position.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now.
And it's deflating.
Where am I now?
It's so deflating for your defense.
Where am I in this? It's 4th and 1. End of game. Sean McVay. First of all, how do you feel about the decision to go for it? Again, they've kicked a field goal. You're 4th and 1, down deep. How do you feel about the decision to go for it?
I'm good with going for it. I was good with going for it. If you're looking to be competitive in the NFC, trying to keep up with Philly, trying to keep up with Detroit, you can't settle for ties against a hobbled half-strength team. Like, I had no problem with going for it at that point. You need to be able to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, so I said this morning, and I mean, I also have no problem with going for it. I'm like, hell with it, man. They're going to kick a field goal anyway. As soon as you kick one, they're going to march down the field and kick one to win. So, but there
was enough time for the Niners to get another crack at this.
It was first place in the NFC West. Us and the Niners would both be, we'd be 3-0-1. They'd be 3-0-1. Is that right? No, 3. Wait a minute. What am I thinking? 3-1-1. 5 games. 3-1-1. We would have been tied atop the NFC West.
Alongside the Cowboys and Packers, by the way. They tied, was it Monday night?
Monday night, exactly.
That was the first game that tied.
So, but again, I say go for it. Now, I always like to say this when Sean McVay's in a tight situation. I like to say, what's your best play call, Sean? What's your best play call? And apparently, it was running Kyren Williams, who got absolutely stuffed down deep. Is that really in a game where Matthew Stafford got so hot and was hitting everything? Do you really want the ball in the hands of Kyren Williams, who just fumbled at the goal line, or do you want it in the hands of Matthew Stafford, who's just red hot in the whole second half?
I would just want a more creative play call, period. Like, not the most predictable play, especially after all the lead up and the, trying to draw them off sides with the hard count.
The timeout.
Like, after all of that time to survey what the Niners defense might be doing, how they're lining up, what they might be
just run over right tackle.
You run the most predictable play that, A, doesn't play to your own strength as a running game, B, actually plays into their strength as a running defense.
Yep.
Like, it's in a lot of ways, I think, the worst possible call. And McVay, to his credit, owned it afterwards.
Yes, he did. We will play some of McVay for you. He's let me just mention this. There's something interesting that happened last night that hasn't happened in a really long time with McVay after the game. I'll explain it coming up next. Mason in Ireland. Andy's in for John. It's National Smile Day or whatever the hell it is. Not that. We'll be smiling.
Smiling? Yeah, you should smile with me.
Yeah, sure. Smile with Jorge. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Lake Show lives